Title: The Reign of Time. Elena had always been the kind of woman who believed in true love. She grew up in a small town where dreams seemed impossible, but not unattainable. It was there that she met Jack, the man who would come to define her world. He wasn't famous at first. He was just a charming guy, with a mischievous smile, playing guitar in a local band. But Elena saw something in him, a kind of raw potential that no one else seemed to notice. It was more than his looks, more than his talent. She saw a person capable of greatness, and perhaps she saw him as a way to escape her small-town life. Their romance was swift, intoxicating. He had that allure, the kind of magnetism that could pull in anyone, but somehow he was pulled to her. It didn't matter that she was quiet, reserved, and practical. She made him feel grounded, like he didn't have to be the superstar all the time. She believed in him with a ferocity that made him feel invincible. She loved him unconditionally, as if her heart was his to hold. Soon, Jack's career began to take off. What started as local gigs turned into national tours, and before long, he was a household name. He became a heartthrob. Fans screamed his name from every corner of the globe, and tabloids couldn't get enough of his rugged charm. It was as if he had become the world's property, and Elena, his quiet, unassuming partner, was pushed to the sidelines. But even with the fame, Jack had remained the same man she fell in love with until he didn't. He started to change. The more success he achieved, the more distant he became. Elena had heard the stories how the bright lights of stardom could change a person, but she hadn't prepared herself for how it would change him. It started with little things. He would forget important dates, like their wedding anniversary or their son's birthday. Then there were the late nights, the mysterious phone calls, the whispers about other women. Elena tried to brush it off. He was busy. He was stressed. It was just a phase. After all, they had built a life together, a family. They had 2 beautiful children, and that should have been enough. But it wasn't. Jack was consumed by his career. She could see it in his eyes. He was no longer present with her or their children. His mind was elsewhere, constantly thinking about the next show, the next album, the next photo shoot. Elena was left to care for their home and children alone, a role she never expected to play so much of. She loved him, truly loved him, but she wasn't blind. She saw how he had become a stranger, how he no longer cared about the little things that once mattered to both of them. And no matter how many times she tried to rekindle their connection, it was as if he was unreachable. She tried everything: intimate dinners, surprise getaways, heartfelt conversations, but nothing seemed to break through the coldness that had taken hold of him. It was then that Jack made the decision. After years of growing distance,